do that one again.
Reminds me of that Della Gioia, like the children's library.
Oh, sure. Stick figures.
And then there's
1, 2, 3.
What a 3 pointers on that one.
Yeah, it's real cool.
Yeah, 1 minute.
Yeah, man.
nice chart.
Make you smile.
159. Yeah. That's enough.
We good for a while.
159.
Yeah, no. So,
Bagpiper and then pop.
and then pop. Okay.
So bagpiper and then pop.
So we're not doing this one at any point, right? This one we just skip, right? We just skip this one.
Yeah.
Or do we do it later? I'll just have it up.
Yeah,
That's fine.
yeah.
No worries. No worries.
Okay.
Feels so much better today. So much better.
You want first?
No. But all those things that those first two bars
Yeah.
we're playing,
I'll try not to be here so much. I'll talk.
I'm gonna play them. I'm gonna play them. I'm gonna
Get a looping.
Sure, and then like you can probably
Play it
knock
once,
out on
hit
the
the
F sharps you
pedal,
got there
realize he's got
if you want to take a second.
where.
No man, keep going. Go till I'm tired.
I have some kind of sense that they got the melody. Well, actually, know what it is. You could skip this measure every time if you want.
I'm gonna play the spot here. If I run into trouble. So if you need a little blood, there's always like the first two
First two
bars,
bars, that's good.
Rise
and then
That's good. That's good.
That's all I would do. That's good enough because I got these
Well,
rests
so
here.
where to empty the spittle?
We got some endings with rests.
Play an A in first position.
and then you can teach a third bar too.
So you get to
The fifth bar.
so play the whole time. So
Come in on this next one.
Yeah. And that's pretty much theory every time. So.
This.
Thank you.
This. A in first, reached in.
You don't sound like you have a problem.
That A is
The only thing is like I always do vibrato inappropriately, which is you probably noticed, and then a little sharp on my thirds.
I've got the C sharp on you. So what is it? It's not like out of tune. It's just
Better to
not
be,
not really there. You mean?
I gotta hit it.
Yeah.
Of course, it depends on the other color.
Wonderful.
It's a book that tells you how to do vibrato, right? For classical players.
What?
There's some resource that'll tell you that will unravel the mystique of like how to actually do proper vibrato in classical situations.
Vibrato's hard to teach.
Yeah, well, I mean, no, like I can do it jazz style, but like I was.
Very hard to teach.
And in
I find it
classical
very
style,
hard to teach.
Classical is weird. Classical is weird because clarinet is straight.
Yeah.
Flute plays vibrato. Bassoon plays vibrato. The oboe plays hot. The horns play straight.
Yeah.
A lot of the bones play straight. So, yeah, for the trumpet to do vibrato is something else.
Yeah.
I always just kind of tell kids what Miles' teacher told him. No vibrato, man. You got enough trouble. It's enough just to get a nice straight tone.
Yeah.
So I say start there. And some of these kids, they have this natural, beautiful vibrato that they're not trying to do. And it's like, wow, that's it. Can't teach it.
Yeah.
You know? Can't
Funny.
teach
I
that.
actually get some pretty nice vibrato when I play clarinet. But that's something you're not supposed to do it on. So,
Yeah, I studied with a guy from Metropolitan Opera.
oh yeah.
His thing was sing like a tenor.
Feel like a what?
Sing like a tenor.
Oh yeah. So lots of.
And watch the breathing. Yeah, so I can go all operatic.
You know, and I love that kind of vibrato. You know, any kind of different vibrato. I use a lot of it, but I think especially young kids, I don't want them doing it because then it hides other problems, you know, like pitch and stuff.
Yeah.
I know it's firsthand experience. You know, if you keep a straight tone, can you keep it in tune? And then then go from there.
Yeah.
Nice, straight, non-steady tones.
I think that comes. I think vibrato.
Non-steady tones.
Yeah, I think vibrato comes.
Everything should be like it.
Vibrato's kind of a personality thing, isn't it? You know, it's kind of like you got to play enough
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Western New England University's graduate commencement. Please rise as you are able for the procession. Please welcome the class of 2022.
Not yet.
Please welcome the distinguished faculty and administration of Western New England University. Now entering the field house. In the right column are members of the President's Council. In the left column, please welcome members of our Board of Trustees. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the platform party for today's commencement exercise. Leading the way is our Grand Marshal, Eric Guven. Ladies and gentlemen, Robert E. Johnson, President of Western New England University.
Good afternoon. Please be seated. My name is Dr. Maria Toyota, and I am the Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs and the Provost. It is my great pleasure to guide us through this afternoon's commencement program as we celebrate our graduates. Before we begin, would you kindly turn off your cell phones and other electronic devices? Please also note that we have volunteer staff who are located in the aisles, and they are here to help and ensure that this is a wonderful experience for everybody in this room. With hotter than usual temperatures for this time of year, we've taken every step we can to make this event as comfortable as possible. So please stay hydrated and feel free to remove yourself from the auditorium as needed. We have water and cooling stations as well as a first aid tent outside the auditorium. If at any point during the program you need a bottle of water delivered to you, or you feel unwell and need assistance, just raise your hand and a health assistant in a red shirt located on the side of the auditorium will attend to you. And for the parents of any small children or anybody else who needs a break, there's an outdoor viewing area just next door at the Golden Bear Stadium, which includes a cooling tent and misting stations. And also, if you would just take a moment to look for the exits around the arena and note the ones closest to you. I now welcome vocalist Vanessa Ford to lead us in the singing of our national anthem. Vanessa Ford, thank you so much. Amazing. It is now my pleasure to introduce to you the president of Western New England University, Dr. Robert Johnson.
Thank you, Dr. Toyota. Let's give another round of applause for Vanessa Ford. We have come together today to celebrate the hard work and success of the class of 2022. Your hard work and dedication over the last 4 years or several years exemplifies your strength, courage, and character. Over the last 2 years, in the midst of COVID, you have demonstrated resiliency and toughness unlike any generation the world has ever seen. Through social distancing and remote learning, you never, ever gave up. At times of weariness and feeling lonely, you pursued your dreams and goals, as well as your aspirations. And when you were scared and feared for the safety and well-being of those around you, you never gave up. Class of 2022, you are the essence of possessing an agile mindset with the ability to learn, unlearn, and relearn. As we confer your degree today, I charge each of you to go out and transform the world, touch someone's life, live your dream, and most importantly, leave the world better than the way you found it. Congratulations and Godspeed.
Thank you, President Johnson. It is an honor for us to have today our distinguished recipient of the President's Medallion. And now I ask Sheila Hollander to join Dr. Johnson at the lectern. The university established in 2002 the President's Medallion Award, bestowed upon those who have distinguished themselves in a particular field or in service to an important cause that has benefited society locally, regionally, nationally, or internationally. The President's Medallion also recognizes men and women in a variety of fields who are role models worthy of emulation by all, particularly by our students at Western New England University.
Sheila, you graduated with a Juris Doctorate degree in 1980. Your commitment to women's issues, environmental health, and sustainability has enabled people around the world to make healthier choices for themselves, their families, and for the planet we all share. After pursuing a successful career in real estate law, you co-founded Seventh Generation with your husband, Jeffrey. For nearly 3 decades, you worked together to build Seventh Generation into one of the most well-known brands for green household products, serving in a variety of roles. You helped innovate and launch the company's feminine care line of products, and you led decisions about the company's philanthropic investments as the director of giving. Beyond your success in business, you became a leading advocate for issues surrounding women's health, sharing your time and expertise as a board member for the Stephen Petrino Dance Company, the Breast Cancer Fund, Sustainable Health Enterprises, and Healthy Child, Healthy World, among others. You went on to co-found Sustain Natural with your husband and daughter, the non-toxic sexual wellness products company donated 10% of its profits to women's reproductive health organizations. Sheila, your work has demonstrated care and concern for preserving the environment through sustainable products, and it has championed the reproductive health and well-being of women and girls, providing them with the tools to make their own reproductive health and family planning decisions. You made your passion your business, and not only did you forge your own path, but you have created a way forward for future generations with true golden bear spirit. As a distinguished alumna of our School of Law, you have made your Golden Bear family proud. For the impact you have had at Western New England University, in your community and around the world, it is an honor to present to you the President's Medallion for 2022.
That was quite an introduction. Thank you, Dr. Johnson, faculty, staff, and friends. And congratulations to the class of 2022. Before I begin my remarks, I wanted to say that I'm a bit daunted by the task of addressing such a large audience, but I am grateful for the opportunity to be a part of this significant milestone in each of your lives. 45 years ago, I applied to Western New England Law School while I was on a trip to India. I applied by mail, if you can imagine that. And frankly, I'm surprised my application made it here, but it did. I was traveling after college and was visiting countries such as Afghanistan, Pakistan, where women were allowed back then to wear Western clothing and to go to school. The year was 1977, and the world was very different than it is today. I had no idea what I was going to do upon my return from my travels, so I decided, with quite a bit of pressure from my parents, to apply to law school. I can only imagine what my personal essay was about. 42 years ago, I stood under a tent during a torrential rainstorm. There was no field house back then, ready to receive my law degree at the school. Today, I stand before you as you prepare to embark on your next chapter. I applaud all the parents and partners who are here watching you graduate, and know that their hard work, sacrifice, and support helped to get you to this point. But before I look to the bright future of all the students sitting in front of me, I would like to tell you about the journey I took to the same seats that you sit in today. I was born in the United States to immigrant parents from Iran. My parents found their way to this country because my dad was a practicing physician, and of course, my mom was CEO of the household. Much like all of you, I had gone on to graduate school to complete my studies in law, and as a 25-year-old, I thought I had my future all mapped out. My dream was to move to New York City, join a firm, become a partner, and to have an office on Park Avenue. Well, after many years of hard work and balancing, 12 to be exact, I had achieved all of that and more, including having 2 children. Then, life threw me a curveball. My husband had recently sold his business and was looking to fight climate change, which at the time wasn't quite as cool as it is now. He even wrote a book entitled How to Make the World a Better Place. He started a sustainable products company, 7th generation, and was commuting to Vermont from New York every week while I was taking care of our kids and working full-time as an attorney. After about 2 years, we decided something had to give. He asked me to move to our family to Vermont to see if the company had any chance of success with my help. I very reluctantly took a leave of absence from my law practice and headed to the freezing mountains of Vermont to help grow the company. Within 6 months of moving, it was clear that there was no going back to my corporate life, and that life had a new plan in store for me and my family, including a 3rd child. I have always been a little stubborn, so it took me 5 years to embrace my new life. But ultimately, being involved in a mission-driven company, surrounded by loving and passionate people, gave me a sense of purpose I never fully had in my prior career. While my professional life had been totally turned around, it was in this moment of great change that I discovered what I was really meant to do: help fight climate change by developing environmentally friendly products, and in particular, creating feminine care products for girls and women. It was also during this period when I realized that my educational experiences at Western New England had served me extraordinarily well in ways that I could not have anticipated when I first set out. Having gone to Hampshire College in the 70s, the concept of saving the earth was not a new one to me, but I never thought it would be my path until it came knocking. My law degree enabled me to analyze rules, laws, and regulations and apply legal concepts in my work through a variety of roles which I held. With this strong foundation, I was able to forge ahead, making my passion my life's work. Over my first few years at the company, I focused on a less lofty mission, creating products that did not harm our children or our health. This ultimately led me to understand that you can make a difference in whatever path you ultimately follow. The idea of thinking holistically about our planet makes you realize that we do not have control over what we expose our own health and the health of those around us too. If women use feminine care products that have toxic ingredients, or children are using shampoos and food full of known carcinogens, isn't it clear that the body will react in a negative way? That the rivers we dump toxic chemicals into will pose a risk to our drinking water? After successfully growing the company for almost 30 years, both my husband and I were ousted overnight from the board and from the company. But that's a story for another time. Once again, I was faced with having to follow a new path in life. After a year of deliberation, we decided to start Sustain Natural, another toxic-free consumer products company focusing on non-toxic condoms. Because yes, conventional condoms contain some nasty byproducts. We also focused on organic feminine care products. We brought in our eldest daughter, who had just received an MBA degree, to help launch the company. 5 years later, the company was sold, and I decided it was time to sit back and enjoy life. Now, I didn't come here today to make a speech about the environment. As I look back on the 4 decades since I left this university, I have realized that there were so many unexpected opportunities that I found along the way. What I want to say to all of you is that when an opportunity knocks at your door, even if it is far beyond the plan that you have for yourself today, don't dismiss it. Don't be afraid of new roads and new opportunities that might come your way. Just because you have a graduate degree in hand today, and I'm sure have a professional life planned out, don't hesitate to pivot away from what you know. The world is changing at a rapid pace. Nothing is stagnant. The best advice I can give you today is to be ready to take on the challenges of the future. You can do it because you already have the tools in your hands. Be kind to one another, help your community, mentor others, and look beyond our borders to help humanity. Be compassionate, caring, and willing to help your neighbors. There is nothing more precious in life than giving back. Life is a journey. There's no way to anticipate its twists and turns, as well as its ups and downs. All you can do is enjoy the ride. The unexpected will happen, and when it does, greet it with open arms. Also, remember that you will always be a student. There will forever be opportunities to keep learning. Make sure you don't miss them. We know so little of what there is to know in the world. Keep an open mind that's ready to discover what you didn't know and what you don't know yet today. Lastly, remember that the greatest gift you can give to others is your love and compassion. There isn't a limited supply of it. Give of it freely. The hugs and smiles you receive in response are the best fuel you can find to navigate the twisty roads ahead. There is a world waiting for you, your skills, your optimism, and your ability to make a positive difference in our world today. Thank you for giving me this opportunity today, and congratulations to all.
Thank you, Sheila. Those were very thoughtful comments. A lot of wisdom there. And now we are ready to award our degrees.
Mr. Chairman, the Provost is pleased to present to the Board of Trustees the candidates for their degrees.
Let me say to all today's graduates that on behalf of the Board of Trustees, I want to say to you, we are proud of you and your accomplishments. You continually inspire us in our work. We are pleased to accept these candidates.
Thank you, Chairman Rickson. Will the candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree please rise as you are able? President Johnson, I have the honor to present the candidates who have completed all requirements for the Doctor of Philosophy degree.
By the authority vested in me by the Charter of the University and by the Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the Doctor of Philosophy degree with all the honors, privileges, and rights pertaining to this degree, and I grant you the diploma of Western New England University.
Will all candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree and their advisors please come forward? The following candidates are receiving the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Behavioral Analysis: Sidney Joshua Bergman, Matthew Jaron Carbone, Julie Marie Stein Dunbar, Jenna M. Gray, Cara A. LaCroix. Sarah L. Lees. Kimberly M. Walter. Doctors, you may be seated.
Will the candidate for the Doctor of Philosophy in Engineering Management degree please come forward? Marwan Zuid Al-Sulami is receiving the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Engineering Management. Okay, you may be seated.
Will all candidates for the LLM degree in Elder Law and Estate Planning please rise as you are able? President Johnson, I have the honor to present the candidates who have completed all the requirements for the LLM degree in Estate Planning and Elder Law.
By the authority vested in me by the Charter of the University and the Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the LLM degree in Elder Law and Estate Planning with all the honors, privileges, and rights pertaining to this degree, and I grant you the diploma of Western New England University.
Will all candidates for the Master of Laws degrees please come forward? The following candidates are receiving the Master of Laws degree: Martha J. Hulick, Karen Elise Robbins,
Will the candidates for the Juris Doctor degree please rise as you are able? President Johnson, I have the honor to present the candidates who have completed all requirements for the Juris Doctor degree.
By the authority vested in me by the Charter of the University and the Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the Juris Doctorate degree with all the honors, privileges, and rights pertaining to this degree, and I grant you the diploma of Western New England University.
Will the candidates for the Juris Doctor degree please come forward? The following candidates are receiving the degree of Juris Doctor. Eugene Arbuzov, cum laude. Hilola Mary Atham. Melissa R. Bailey. Amara T. Barbiero. Dana Maria Barbos. Sarah R. Bodzinski, cum laude. Joseph William Britton. Dylan J. Brusso. Sean P. Buxton, summa cum laude. Carolyn Campello. Michael J. Capozza. Thomas A. Cardoni. Maureen Carroll. Jason Mitri Chaya. Megan E. Collins, magna cum laude. Joseph D. Coyne. Brianna Isabel Dawkins. Gabriela Julia De Armas. Taylor B. Dubal. Eric Michael Douglas. Jacob J. Dragon. Jake Dressler. Teresa A. Dudek. Matthew W. Juck, magna cum laude. Megan Rachel M. Fancy, cum laude. Sarah C. Federation, cum laude. Jennifer M. Fields, cum laude. Adam J. Finnegan. Angelina C. Gadziala. Pallavi T. George. Joshua M. Goldstein, cum laude. Sean M. Hamid. Andrew Graham Hanna. Andrew A. Hoy. Igosa Iremudia. Gianni Fusco Kirkla. Gregory Stephen Koborowski. Stephanie Linares. Jordan A. Lipset. Kathleen M. Lubier, cum laude. Diana C. McKenzie. Susanna Maria Martins Marks. Sydney A. Mazer. Kenan D. McBrearty. Megan M. McCarthy. Talia Murray. Kurt J. Murawski. Kiki B. Oyegoke Olafimahan. Jonathan Wendell Phillips. Zachary S. Poorman. Connor J. Rafferty. Robert Charles Rayner, cum laude. Lucas T. Robinson. Devin C. Roselle. Garrett S. Shake, cum laude. Shauna N. Suve. Christina Spicer Bracey. Christina Stelmashova. Amanda Stone. Zachary M. Strasser. Kenneth J. Stratton, cum laude. David Todd Tennyson. Megan F. Tessitore. Victoria A. Thomas, cum laude. Alexandra Ray Valle. Jonathan M. Walker. Jackson P. Wells. Rachel T. Woods. Omer Sileh Yilmaz. Jeremy Edward Zeke.
Will the candidates, excuse me, will the candidates for the Doctor of Pharmacy degree please rise as you are able? President Johnson, I have the honor to present the candidates who have completed all the requirements for the Doctor of Pharmacy degree.
By the authority vested in me by the Charter of the University and the Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the Doctor of Pharmacy degree with all the honors, privileges, and rights pertaining to this degree, and I grant you the diploma of Western New England University.
Will the candidates for the Doctor of Pharmacy degree please come forward? The following candidates are receiving the Doctor of Pharmacy degree. Hannah Francesca Ashadina. Oma Acharma, cum laude. Valerie Michelle Amadeo. Francine Jamie Balio. Artur V. Barnetsky. Logan R. Barrett. Bianca Alana Bartoli. Eve Elizabeth Karchafi, cum laude. Nabil M. Kayan, cum laude. Keishla M. Chavera Espada. Obioma Samuel Chua. Lauren S. Christo. Ryan K. Collette. Nicole C. Coville. Corey W. Cowdell. Jennifer Maria Chaika. Laura M. DiVirgilio, cum laude. Jean Emmanuel Derace. Jennifer Ngaba Asaya. Kylie R. Fair. Sabrina Margaret Gaffney. Brendan A. Golden. Nicholas Bryant Hanks. Minji Hong, cum laude. Zaid W. Jalil. Cody D. Kennemer. Sylvia A. Kirkla. Maurice A. Krasner. Mackenzie R. Leisure, cum laude. Kit Lee, cum laude. Nikki Taylor Levitt. Allison Paige Livingwater. Tan Mai, summa cum laude. Catherine M. McAuliffe. Floyd Pedro McMillan, Jr. Allie Catherine McMillan, cum laude. Matthew R. Menard. Jennifer A. Merritt, cum laude. Benjamin Martin Miller. Isabella K. Moniz. Stephanie L. Moriarty. John M. Normoyle. Brianna M. O'Connell. Nikayla Carmen Page, cum laude. Kinner J. Patel. Joseph P. Polidoro, cum laude. Victoria R. Russell, magna cum laude. Rebecca A. Snyder. Anise Swiden. Michaela Marie Stasuk. Tao Fong Tran. Long Kim Tran, magna cum laude. Tiffany C. Walter. Samuel C. Weaver. Rachel Shanshin Yan. Veronica Yu, cum laude.
Will all the candidates for the Doctor of Occupational Therapy degree please rise as you are able? President Johnson, I have the honor to present the candidates who have completed all requirements for the Doctor of Occupational Therapy degree.
By the authority vested in me by the Charter of the University and by the Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the Doctor of Occupational Therapy with all the honors, privileges, and rights pertaining to this degree, and I grant you the diploma of Western New England University.
Will the candidates for the Doctor of Occupational Therapy degree please come forward? The following candidates are receiving the Doctor of Occupational Therapy degree. Brianna Campbell, magna cum laude. Molly Ann Chapman, summa cum laude. George E. Cricard IV, magna cum laude. Michelle Emma D'Amelio, summa cum laude. Elise C. Gilorenzo, summa cum laude. Lindsay Heaton, summa cum laude. Shaylin V. Helminiak, magna cum laude. Jamel Alton James. Kayla Vanessa Just, summa cum laude. Haley E. Lida, magna cum laude. Catherine Martinez. Mari R. McBride, summa cum laude. Hannah E. McGrath, summa cum laude. Sally Kim Nguyen, magna cum laude. Sinead E. O'Brien, summa cum laude. Caroline R. Phillips, magna cum laude. Caitlin M. Reed, summa cum laude. Morgan B. Reed, summa cum laude. Jatera M. Rosario, summa cum laude. Isabella Rose Safiati, magna cum laude. Mary Grace Sansate, magna cum laude. Amanda Sutton, summa cum laude. Jean D. Uera, summa cum laude. Andy Shantawan Van, summa cum laude. Jessica M. Winter, summa cum laude.
Now, will all the candidates for the master's degree in law, business, engineering, and arts and sciences rise as you are able? President Johnson, I have the honor to present the candidates who have completed all the requirements for the master's degrees in law, business, engineering, and arts and sciences.
By the authority vested in me by the Charter of the University and the Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the master's degree with all the honors, privileges, and rights pertaining to this degree, and I grant you the diploma of Western New England University.
Will the candidates for the Master of Science degree please come forward? The following candidates are receiving the degree of Master of Science in Law. Veronica Flores. Paige J. Mickens-Julies.
The following candidates are receiving the degree of Master of Business Administration. Anthony J. Burrill. Ryan P. Bradley. Luciano Antonio Bucci. Carolyn Campello. Peter Demetrio. Benjamin D. Donahue. Courtney Doyle Campbell. Justin Duvall. Laura I. Fanning. Peter Flakowski. Andrew A. Hoy. Onakachi Rosemary Ijamal. Elena Kozak. Courtney Fitzpatrick Murphy. Connor. Eric John New. Stephen D. Rincone. Morgan E. Smith. Joshua Virgin Bryan. Alexander J. Weir. Shamika Antoinette White. There she is. The following candidates are receiving the degree of Master of Science. Kathleen A. Bilecki Wilkin. Caitlin Marie Bigelow. Heather Lee DeMar. Brooklyn Mary Downing. Antonio D. Furtado. Julianne G. Green. Elizabeth Kathleen Houston Magerno. Morgan Elise Irons. Haley Ryan O'Brien Ledbetter. Natalia B. Polino. Sabrina B. Sarah. Matthew N. Vigalotti. College of Business graduates, you may be seated.
Will all candidates for the master's degree in engineering please come forward? In order that the names of all candidates may be clearly heard, I ask the audience to withhold any applause until all persons in the group have received their diplomas. Krishnan Rakas Bask Alabata. Alicia Sestroni. Joseph Edwin Connors. Nicholas A. Capero. Matthew J. Dumas. Ryan Louis Fedora. Cameron E. Feldman. Anthony A. Figueroa. Onyekachi R. Ijoma. Wojciech M. Kohanchek. Joshua W. Labonte. Adam Patrick Lee. Samantha D. Lewis. Sydney N. Lewis. Austin Philip Metzak. Pani Mokapati. Sean Michael Rhoda. Morgan Alexis Schrader. Rebecca C. Shannon. Daniel Christian Thorne III. Nicholas Shea Siak. Aurora S. Vadnez. Matthew Winery. Congratulations, engineers. You may be seated.
Will all candidates for the master's degree in arts and sciences please come forward? The following candidates are receiving the degree of Masters of Arts. John Robert Di Sabatio. Elizabeth Ray Kenya. The following candidates are receiving the degree of Masters of Science. Danielle Dickey. Elizabeth Ann Cohen. Heguel Federico Lanestoy Soto. following candidates are receiving the degree of Masters of Fine Arts. Julian R. Feha. Candidates, you might be seated.
Congratulations, graduates. Now I'm pleased to introduce Stefan Schoberg, who earned his JD and MBA in 2018 and serves as president of the Law Alumni Association.
Greetings, everyone. This is the grand finale of today. I ask all graduates to please rise. I am very pleased to be with you here today to celebrate your accomplishments and to offer you my congratulations. You should be very proud of all that you have accomplished, just as we are all very proud of you. This is a day of immense achievement for each of you. As you prepare to enter the global network of Western New England University alumni, we hope that you will remember the hard work that has brought you to this point with the support of faculty, friends, family, and mentors. Through your studies, you have become a member of the Western New England University family, a lifelong bond which will continue well beyond this day. It is my distinct honor and pleasure to say, welcome to your Alumni Association. Now, please join us in singing the Western New England University alma mater. The words can be found on the back of your commencement programs. Thank you.
To the name of Western New England, in unison we will raise our voices over the ages in everlasting praise. Hail, alma mater, to thee will be true. Our fondest memories will always be of you. Western New England, to us you'll always be a beacon to wisdom, truth, and loyalty. Congratulations, graduates.
To everybody, congratulations and welcome to the alumni family. I now call Grand Marshal Eric Govan to lead the recessional. Family members and guests, please stand as you are able and wait while the graduates leave the field house. Please remember to meet your graduate outside this building following the recessional, and feel free to use all the exits from the arena.
Y'all can see yourselves out.
All right. So yeah, 3:30.
That was an hour and a half. Nice.
Yeah. It's like 5 yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah, I didn't get home in time to do shit.
Hey,
I guess
nice
that gives you
job
time
on
to finish
these.
your recording